I'm not touching that.
No, say it.
I was gonna call you both nerds.
Yeah. Hi, howdy, welcome. It's...
He recorded himself perching.
He did. I am ready for my first holographic training challenge.
Same.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Honey, and the person on the controls is Alistair. I don't do controls very often, because I'm not good at it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's just that.
Sorry, I thought there was going to be more there.
Nope. There's a very select, 3 games that I'm good at. So I play those.
Yeah. And we'll play Horizon Zero Dawn at some point.
We will.
Okay, so here's something. Spider-Man left all of this incredibly advanced tech just on a rooftop. On a public roof.
Yes. Not even one of, the high roofs.
No.
This is a place where teenagers come to hang out. There's graffiti up here.
Okay. Yes. Now, people come to steal it. But, I'm here now, so obviously they can't.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I wasn't? If I arrived, if I decided to come 10 minutes later, I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
They would have just stolen it?
Yes.
What was Peter's plan?
I imagine that Peter's tech gets stolen a lot because he leaves it on rooftops.
He leaves it everywhere. And this is okay, so again, they don't talk about it, but this is hard light holograms. This is a $1 billion invention here. When did he make this?
Look, Peter, bless his little heart, and we know that Peter made this because Peter makes all his own shit.
Yeah, he can't afford to buy anything.
Peter, bless his little heart, is not the smartest cookie when it comes to business.
No, he's not.
Or money in general.
Having a personal life, really.
First of all, Peter Parker is bad with money.
Yes. They talk about that
categorically bad with money.
They talk about that way more in the comics. His first time teaming up with the Avengers as Ultimate Spider-Man, they mention needing some piece of technology, and Peter is understandably concerned because he can't afford anything. And you can hear, you can just see it in his eyes that, this boy has never had, he's never been able to afford anything. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Iron Man tells him that they have money, they're the Avengers. His response is, "Oh, thank God," and then he hugs Iron Man. He's gone too long doing this on his own.
He really has. Bless his heart.
He has quip training in his repertoire because he feels like it's an essential part of being Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Is the fucking jokes. Spider-Man's always got to have jokes.
Spidey got jokes.
He has pigeon facts as part of his suit. Standard issue, pigeon facts.
That's a very you thing to have.
Well, surprisingly enough, he catches pigeons a lot. He deals with a lot of that.
So, if you guys ever wanted to know a weird talent, skill, some word that Alistair has, pigeons fucking love them.
Yeah, birds in general, but pigeons specifically.
Like Allie lured a bird out of the house the other day with a handful of Cheetos.
Look. I am connected to the birds,
Alistair is Snow White.
but only for street vermin.
Urban Snow White.
Urban Snow White. All right. So we off to a start today. My wife has called me Urban Snow White, and I feel like I'm appearing on CNN. Truly a magnificent turn of events. I couldn't have predicted it. Okay, I'm gonna do the training challenges.
Can that be the name of today's episode?
Sure. I'm gonna do the training challenges off camera because there's nothing like there. They're just training challenges. But I will do the side quests on camera.
Ooh.
See, the thing doesn't even fit properly. The neck bit.
Yeah. Peter thought Miles was gonna have a much longer neck.
Right? Why do you make it a turtleneck?
And what you're standing next to is a new form reactor. Once activated, this reactor.
So what is that, like a motion detector?
Energy to power all of Harlem.
Or is it just on a loop?
Simon.
I kind of hope it's a motion detector.
And the answer?
Simon's suit is disgusting.
I don't trust anyone who has that eye shape.
One canister of this revolutionary fuel source is enough to
I know what you mean. It looks shifty.
It looks shifty.
I don't trust.
Especially not white men with that eye shape.
Here's the thing. I don't trust any power source that puts out that kind of energy.
Yeah, no.
One canister of new form enough to power Harlem for 500 years?
The entirety of Harlem.
Harlem! In New York City!
Yeah.
It's not one reactor to power Mudville, Idaho. It's Harlem. That's a lot.
No sign of anybody. He broke
Miles crouches much more than Peter does. Is he taller than Peter? Do we know that? We never see them, standing together. I think Pete's taller.
What are they gonna do with
Pete is taller as well. Also, before I get canceled, I meant urban as in literally urban area.
Yeah, not the way the news means urban.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my wife's not a racist.
I know I keep saying that I'm not. Please believe me.
Their tech is unbelievable, but Venom totally wrecked it. Yeah, Yankee's right. Venom's a good name.
Ooh. That would hurt just so much. These Venom attacks would destroy your nervous system.
Oh, yeah.
What the? Okay. Oh, they all left. They all went up there. My bad. Nope, it's programmable matter. Which is a very sci-fi thing to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Also, again, this exists in this world. No one's gonna question Peter being like, oh yeah, I've got this, whatever it is.
Yeah.
No one's gonna have any questions for him.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
And he worked with Doc Ock. People know who Doc Ock is.
Mm-hmm.
That distracted me so much, that pop-up.
Right? And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Get out of here. Don't bring guns to a fist fight. It's rude.
I know Spider-Man's whole thing is non-lethal force.
But this is massively lethal force.
Yes. Also, Spider-Man should carry a gun.
Spider-Man should... This is New York, man. Spider-Man should carry a gun. You know what problem would be instantly solved with a gun?
What?
The entire Doc Ock issue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Oh! Didn't know that was going to happen. Thought that was a wall right there.
Nope, it's all glass. Only glass walls. That's a bad design for a building that needs to be secured.
Yes. And breakable glass walls. Whoop. So that guy's dead, right?
Yes. Look,
He got put through a concrete pillar.
I know that we say Spider-Man doesn't kill anybody.
But
And
like,
Spider-Man doesn't use lethal force.
look,
However,
if a person is alive when you leave, that's not lethal force. They only have to be alive when you leave. Doesn't matter if their spine is broken and they're 3 hours from the nearest hospital and you didn't tell anyone they're here. Also, they're trapped in web 6 floors up a building. As long as they're alive when you leave, that's not lethal force.
and the webbing people to the side of the building. If someone doesn't get them down, the webs dissolve. We know that.
Yeah,
That's
they
canon.
They dissolve after 3 hours.
People are just falling from like 25 stories up.
Peter does call the cops. Like, when he leaves a scene, if there's no cops, he does call them.
How are the cops gonna get him?
Well, they typically just wait. That's literally it. They complain about it in the comic books.
I love that.
The police waste a lot of time just, like, waiting for Spider-Man's webbing to wear off.
God bless. You have to call the cops like 2.5 hours later.
Yeah. Because he, like, leaves people hanging from streetlights, and they just have to wait. They got no option. Your suit takes damage as you fight, and
Which
it's
is so good.
yeah, and it repairs over time as you heal.
They can take it from here. Gotta look into this later.
Coppers. He does tuck his legs a lot. Oh, notifications on my phone from Twitter.
Home. Christmas dinner sounding pretty good right about now. I'll look into that.
It's
group
Christmas Eve.
and the new form shipments tomorrow.
We do love Christmas. Miles, you're supposed to be getting groceries.
Genki got him.
Nice.
Look, having a sidekick has uses.
It really does.
The things that you can't do, your sidekick does. Peter B. Parker is also the only one that never has a sidekick.
It's too cold to change out here.
He, like, really set himself up for failure.
He really did. Look, you can't do everything alone.
You really can.
You do need help sometimes. We about to see Rio.
Especially when you're Spider-Man. Because, like, jokes aside, Spider-Man gets hurt a lot. Like, bones shattered. Back broken. Bank account empty. Rent unpaid. Like, he got evicted in the last game.
Yeah.
Like, come on. This is Miles' room. Somehow, using what's in here right now, he makes all of his spider tech.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
All good. Little spill. Get it cleaned up real quick. All good.
There's no way that stain is coming out of that rug. Look at that.
Ay, bendito. Mi hijo.
Soap, vinegar, and baking soda, baby.
I invited a guest tonight.
Oh my god, there's a horse on the shelf.
Apartment ready? Oh, maybe put
I
on
love
some
that.
music, set the mood. Nacha.
Really? Your campaign manager on Christmas Eve?
Well, tomorrow's rally isn't going to plan itself. Thanks for getting the apartment ready, mijo.
She's doing a rally on Christmas? Where's that shelf? See? Horse.
Fonts.
Juan.
Glad Dad's tree survived the move.
Me too. He loved that little guy.
Ain't no Christmas like a Brooklyn Christmas.
God,
Miss hearing him say that.
I would kill Genki.
15 years in Brooklyn without a stain. Then we moved to Harlem. Might be a sign.
Oye, espera hasta que llegue la hora de la cena, por favor.
Yes, ma'am.
Pensé que ya habíamos llenado ese formulario.
think
And I just love how much stuff there is in the house.
yeah, like everywhere. Like this is lived in.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be his grandma's house, and then she moved. I thought she died, but she moved. Well, yeah, because they're like it used to be their grandma's house, and now she's not here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought she died.
My big...
Ooh, the Prowler case file. Which, if he had opened it right here, it would have
answered some questions.
like really spoiled a lot of the story for him. So, record. You want to pick the record?
Yes.
All right. I will examine each one.
Favorite album. He put this on every Sunday while he made coffee.
There's 3 options.
Oh, salsa from abuela. Mom and Dad would move when this came on.
Yeah,
I think this was Uncle
they
Aaron's.
get you right in the feels.
Dad never played it, but he also never got rid of it.
The first one.
The first one.
Mhm.
Dad's favorite album on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
All right. So, I think the hardest part about being Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
is
Mom ordered
pretending
like
that you're not
100
Spider-Man.
article mentioned Dad. Who is this
Because
Spider-Man? If only you knew.
unlike Superman, whose powers are just out of this world,
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man,
The greatest
like, his powers could come into play in his regular life.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Who puts a record on with that ease? The people that don't know you're Spider-Man probably see you as being just like this incredibly athletic, like oddly prescient guy
Yeah.
with just weirdly good reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
Finn?
And like with Peter, they all know him as a nerd. So they must have been so confused when they were like, oh hey, how did Peter get so cut in the last 3 weeks? Did anyone see that happen?
Yeah, did anyone see Peter just get, like,
Trim?
ripped?
Also, when did he stop wearing glasses? Didn't he used to wear glasses?
Did he get LASIK?
Like, is Peter looking kind of hot to you guys? Is that what's going on here? Unrelated. Have you heard about that new superhero, Spider-Man? Spiders Man.
My other best friend.
Spider-Man is my
Oh
favorite
shit,
iteration
my bad.
of
Oh,
Spider-Man.
yeah. You guys won the middle school science fair at
He's
County.
the best one.
You made
Spiders Man is a collection of several thousand spiders who think they're Peter Parker. They were in a vat because there's just vats everywhere in fucking the Marvel world.
Mm-hmm.
And Peter Parker falls into the vat of radioactive spiders, which must have just been the worst experience.
Oh, God, yeah.
no good.
And the spiders eat him, and now they believe they're Peter Parker.
Let me check if I can see anything from the fire escape.
See, like this.
Mhm.
They gotta wonder how he got to the fire escape, how he like got out so quickly, right?
Right?
But from their point of view, he's just like weirdly good at shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just moves a little too quick. I'd be suspicious.
Can't go up there.
Well, you are suspicious of everything and everyone.
Well, not everything and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Just most things and most people. Yes. Only people that I know. And also people I don't. Which I realize sounds like everyone, but trust me, it's not. It's not. It's only most people. I trust the dead to stay dead, but there's a small possibility that they come back to life, which that's a problem. A separate problem.
Anyway, suspicious of everything and everyone.
Okay, maybe.
I love Miles's home so much. My gripe with white people homes and having grown up in a white person home is that white people don't have anything in their houses.
Yeah.
And they want it to look like no one lives
They
there.
want it to look like a display home.
What about a photo?
And that is just
Precious moments
Miles.
No, he hates photos.
Miles.
Ready? Great photo. Oh.
You have a bedroom window, Miles.
You guys did
Okay, anyway. But yeah, white people don't have things in their houses. They have, like, very strategically placed and chosen thematic knicknacks.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Like, own shit. You've lived here
Have
for 15.
things.
You've lived here for 15 years. How do all of your possessions fit in 4 boxes?
Yeah.
Hey, Christmas Eve.
Also, stop trying to choose a theme for your house.
Right? This isn't Pottery Barn.
This isn't a pottery barn. You can just have things that you like. Also, a theme and a color scheme are 2 different things.
Yeah. A color scheme is a color scheme. A theme is like Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
Winter Wonderland Under the Sea, which is the theme of my memoirs.
No.
What's wrong with that?
Just no.
But it could be
Does your
It
brother
could be
Rick still
good.
work for Roxanne?
the cover could be a
First of all-
submarine, but Santa. It's a submarine dressed as Santa. For the cover.
First of all, you and Winter don't get along.
Well, yeah, that's why it's under the sea.
You have a
Where it's
certain
not
flair
winter,
for
it's
social
just under
media.
the sea.
Could you spread the word about tomorrow's rally?
Yeah. We'll be trending by midnight.
I would like you guys to know and recognize at this time that I live with Alistair,
Roxanne has so much
and
info,
this is
but they don't answer to anyone.
this is daily lives of
Why would
us.
someone to fight for
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is my personality.
I want y'all to know that these are not personalities we put on for the purposes of these broadcasts.
Yeah, we record way too much of this for me to put a personality
Oh
on.
yeah, fuck yeah.
I can't.
This is literally just us.
like, this is more than supernatural.
So, what's going on with you?
But hey,
What do you mean?
at least
Team.
like supernatural, one of us is gonna go to super hell, and then the other one dies of tetanus. That's how that show ends.
Not tonight.
You're gonna be the one that dies of tetanus.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Hey, how are you handling the move from Brooklyn?
I wonder what I do to get into super hell.
Well, the answer, as far as supernatural is concerned, is be gay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, you've already qualified for super hell. Look
I
at that.
have. Wow, my application went through.
Yeah, and then I die of
Barbershop,
tetanus.
somewhere you can shoot hoops.
Yep.
That's how 15 years of that show ends. One of them goes
I'm
to
so-
super hell for being gay, and the other dies of tetanus.
I'm so glad that I never got into Supernatural because that ending would have pissed me off.
I'll text you.
I stopped watching
I
in
mean,
season 10
Not a date, you know. as a
because I realized that, like, even as depressed as I was, this just wasn't it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad I did. Because if I had watched it all the way through, only for them to give me one goes to super hell for being gay, the other dies of tetanus, I would riot.
Oh yeah.
I would send a death threat.
Oh yeah. Oh hey guys. Super off topic, but Hot Wheels made
Oh yeah.
a Hot Wheels wheelchair.
So I stayed up last night.
Yeah.
and designed an app
We should
for
take a
your
picture of that for me to put in the thing.
We should.
custom OS.
Also, write down what time it is of the recording, so I remember.
2608.
See,
We have problem with that. We never write down the times of things.
Miles is so trim, but he's a huge nerd. And in the flashbacks, he's like super skinny.
Yeah.
So no one, like his mom wasn't like, "Hey, son, have you been working out or something? What's up? You're looking like huge."
The swinging. Oh, the swinging would give you just the nicest arms.
They do talk about that. That Spider-Man swinging, like Peter Parker swinging, is at maximum muscle strain. It's the same as like an hour of arm exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Like swinging your whole body on one arm is not an easy feat. It's the app.
Welcome to friendly neighborhood.
Is this not so much better than what Peter Parker is doing?
It is.
Like, people can just tell you, hey, I'm witnessing a crime.
Someone just made a request.
Yeah.
Came from a guy named Aaron Davis. Wait, what? That's my uncle. Does he know you're Spider-Man?
Peter's system of scanning
Police
police
broadcast.
radio and, like, just kind of swinging around until he finds a crime in action
Exactly.
is a bad system. Peter needs to get with the program.
For such a young person, he's so old.
He's like 45.
Help? I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
It's like Peter reads the newspaper and listens to podcasts, but only podcasts that shit on him.
On my way.
Wait.
Yeah?
Where's the
4
other
minutes.
Spider-Man?
Oh, he's on vacation. Don't worry, I got this.
That was such a good flip.
It was.
He definitely didn't recognize me.
Flip.
Oh,
Flip.
going through that? This is Spider-Man.
Hey, forgot to mention, there was a break-in last night right next door at Roxxon Plaza. We called the Underground. Caught him hanging around my stop this morning.
The Underground. You know anything else about them?
Peter
They think of
is...
themselves as
I
a
like Peter a lot,
been around a while.
but he does
Now
need to
they
get
got
with the
those
program.
balls.
He needs to make more black friends.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tip.
I don't dislike Peter. I just think he needs to get his shit together.
Oh my god, he does. That's the real thing. Is Peter Parker needs to get his life together. Like, look at Miles. He's been Spider-Man less than like 6 months at this point.
Mhm.
What, it was fall in the last game and it's winter now.
Yeah.
And the most important people in his life know. Spoiler, his mom finds out because obviously she does.
Yeah.
Like that if
You
If
you
you're
cannot
surprised by
keep
that-
secrets from that woman.
yeah, if you're surprised by that, you don't know enough black women.
Tell your boss you showed initiative by using the friendly neighborhood
And you should
Spider-Man app.
meet more black women.
Yeah, you should.
They're amazing.
He's already got like a solid system down. New York loves him.
Yeah.
Like,
There's the sense
he can do no wrong. Even when he like fucks up horribly. Everybody's still like, yeah,
Way too many wires on
that's
this.
our Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotta be messing with the signal.
And Peter has been Spider-Man at this point for what, 10 years?
Where do these cables go?
Like, come on. You gotta know.
These are badly arranged cables.
Oh, yeah, because they were not put up by, you know, the people that work here. Yeah.
Ah,
Hey, yourself.
a dude.
Signal
Alive.
relays jammed by something.
Still
Certainly.
alive. Didn't just get electrocuted to death.
No.
This is crazy tech.
Yes, it is.
Hate to do this, but
I love supervillain tech.
Right? The supervillain's lair could be anywhere. It's Roxxon Plaza.
took care of the guy messing with it.
I would not let someone
And it
put up
looks
that
like they
building.
left some of their toys
No,
behind.
God no.
That's... Like, you gotta deny that permit.
First of all, it's an ugly building.
I'm gonna have to call you back.
Yeah. Secondly, why are you putting up a skyscraper in the middle of Harlem?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
Why are you putting up a skyscraper with a walled-in courtyard, by
It's a
the
walled-in
way?
courtyard.
Like, not even a walled-in courtyard. There are buildings that, like, it's a ring building around the courtyard.
Holodrum.
Hey.
Yeah. It's fully enclosed. And you're putting like a strange reactor there for some unknown energy source.
It's just, it's sus as fuck. I wouldn't let that permit go through for any amount of money.
Well, that's the end of this episode.
Well, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, drink some water. Eat some food. Nourish your body. Be nice to yourself.
That's good advice. Later.
See ya.